Hello Scorpio, if you are a Scorpio, moon, rising, or sun, this video is for you. We're going to be talking about your October prediction. So let's look at the cards that we have right now. We've got some spirit animal cards. I'm seeing the hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. And then I'm seeing turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Let me show you these cards. This is what the hawk looks like. Hawk spirit actually came out reversed. So it seems like you may be having a bit of a blockage in October about what your spirit is saying. Like discernment may be a little difficult for you. So it is really good for you to get support spiritually from like a spiritual advisor, intuitive reader, somebody who can consistently connect to spirit. That may be helpful for you because you're going to be a little conflicted this month based off of what spirit is guiding you towards and what you are leading yourself towards, or somebody is leading you towards. Turkey spirit says give with grace and gratitude. So this month there's going to be some great things happening for you, and it's going to be different than what you experienced before. So this month is very new. It's a very new type of month for you. Something different is happening than you expected. And 9 of Wands is here too. So this is telling me that you're protecting something that you manifested. Something that you manifested is coming to fruition and you're trying to protect it at all costs. But as you can see in this image, the cat is closing one of their eyes, and it seems like they are seeing things from one eye. They're not completely seeing the bigger picture. So also consider all the things that are important to you, so you can also value everything and not just this one thing, because you've worked so hard for it, you don't want to lose it. So you're doing everything in your ability to keep it, but also wonder, is it keeping you as you're keeping it? 5 of Swords is telling me that you have struggled for such a long time. You've been wanting something for such a long time, and with the 5 of Swords being reversed, this tells me that that struggle is literally coming to an end. So that thing you've been waiting for, you've been wanting for, you've been praying for is actually happening for you in the month of October. Things are starting to be put into play, into action. So while you may not see it in its exact form this month, you are going to see things actually being put into action. You're hearing back from this person, this opportunity, this job, this community, this society. You're actually hearing back. You're getting some type of communication during this month. There's a star here too. So I feel like even though this is the 5 of Swords, that it having the star in it is kind of telling you to be optimistic. So be optimistic about it. And then with this being reversed, it's saying that you're actually seeing it. So you may not necessarily have to push yourself towards being so optimistic, because you're actually seeing it. You're reaping it. You're reaping the seeds that you sowed. The moon is telling me that your intuition is going to, or has been heightened actually. It has been heightened. So you've gotten into the routine of trusting your intuition, but I do see that you're going to have to see things as they actually are. With the moon, a lot of the times it talks about intuition, but it also talks about like seeing things in a magical world. Like things are still dark right now, so you can't really see what's there, but you'll see what you want to see as well. So be highly aware, be capable of discerning as well. I do get a strong urge that, and I'm also seeing a lot of 3s for you guys. I'm getting a strong urge that you're gonna have to practice mindfulness more than you do. Like really be intentional with time with your spirit. And mindfulness doesn't just look like meditation. Not everyone can meditate, but it looks like spending time with your spirit. That could be exercising, that could be yoga, that could be walking, that could be listening to music, that could be staring outside, that could be spending time with your family. Whatever the case is, you're gonna have to be very intentional with what recharges your spirit right now, because it's a lot going on. This month is busy for you, Scorpio. This month is like low-key chaos. Like what the heck? Like I'm looking here, there. I didn't even know that corner existed. Like that's kind of what this month feels like. And it's overwhelming, but it's also the things that you asked for. So you're trying to take it all in, but you may need to slow down. You're moving a little bit too fast. And while you feel like you have to keep up the pace, find your own footing, find your own pace. It's like leaving the house without shoes on. Like let's slow down. Let's make sure our shoes are tied properly. Let's make sure our shoes are on. Let's make sure our socks are on before we put on our shoes. It's almost also like leaving the house with your clothes inside out. And you're not really paying attention to little details because you're trying to move so quick. So slow down this month of October, Scorpio. Some of you guys' birthday is happening this month too, so happy birthday. Don't be afraid to slow down before making a final decision. And it's just like, there are little details that you may miss this month if you're not slowing down, and that's a very clear sign that I'm getting. Says trip the light, fantastic, dance with the universe. So you're celebrating this month. This month feels great to you. It really does. Like, you have put in so much effort and you're getting rewards and recognition even for the things that you've done, and you'll be able to dance it off, be excited about it. And another card is from fear to fuel. So you've been fearing this, you've been really invested in it, you had butterflies, and now this month is showing you the fruition of what you've manifested and what you've asked for, what you've been praying for. You kind of just been living on the edge, like, please, 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 please. Like, if you guys ever seen Princess and the Frog, this is kind of like a very big symbol of like wishing on a star, like, please, 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 please. Like, that's basically the energy that I'm seeing. Also, almost there, like the song in there, almost there, almost there. That song is a picture of what you felt like, I want to say the last 4 years or so, something like that. Like, you felt like at first you didn't know what you wanted, but you knew you wanted something. You wanted something bigger than where you were. And then you started to get on the page. You started to learn more about yourself. Okay, I actually do want that. Wow. Like, I didn't know that I wanted this, but I've always wanted this. Like, that's kind of the energy that is here. Some of you all, it's like something that you wanted in your relationship, you want it to be in a certain place in your relationship with yourself or with family members or with a significant other. And now you're able to reap those benefits. Some of you, it is a job. It is an opportunity, and you've prayed for this and you've worked for this. And I also want to say that, Scorpio, I just feel like this is in multiple areas of your life. It's not just one area. This is multiple areas of your life that you worked for, and you've tried to balance all of these areas, and now you're actually starting to see things come to light in these different areas of your life. If any of you all have, my cat's coming over here, but if any of you all have rated the different areas in your life, and you have an area that's stronger than the other area, and it's like, okay, this area is like a 1 out of 3, and this area is a 2 out of 3, this area is a 3 out of 3. You're kind of having 3s across the board, and that's what it feels like. Although it feels chaotic for you because you're learning to balance something new among the other things that you've gotten used to, this is good. This is good energy. It really is good energy. But it also is very clear energy to pay attention to detail. You're moving too fast. Like, I keep seeing that over and over again. You're moving too fast. You're not paying attention. You're not keeping your footing. And if you can, I don't know why your tail is in my face, but I'm not interested. If you can pay attention to everything, you can also, I kind of hear demand, but it's kind of like you can negotiate the things that you want as well. So you can compromise too. There can be some compromise. So let's see. Hi, you are so excited. You're so excited. Are you a Scorpio? No, you're like a Leo. What are you doing? So the other card is sing your own song. So when you are presented this relationship, this job, this opportunity, it's saying be your own person. Like, you don't have to be what's expected of you. You need to be what's expected of you as yourself. Like, you're the person you're trying to impress. No one else is the person you're trying to impress. So if you can embody what you are at your highest self and not reach for the imaginary thing that they're looking for, then you will be able to keep it long term. And that's what we want. A lot of people, they get into relationships or they get into jobs and they try to be what they think they're supposed to be, and it kind of just ends up being short term because you actually aren't that thing. You're not that person. You're embodying something else. And just be authentic, because that is what led you there in the first place. All the values that you have in your life right now is how you're going to get there. So right now, if you're watching this video, go ahead and write, you can pause it or you can wait till after you finish the video, but go ahead and write what the values are in your life, what is most important to you in your life, and what you think you are. Like, outside of just the roles in your life too, write what you think you are, so that this helps you understand how rare and beautiful you are, and how you have individuality, and how that individuality takes you where you're going. All right. Let's see. This card says, you pierce my soul. I am half agony, half hope. So it seems like towards the end of the month, there's something transforming and changing at the end of the month in October, and it's causing you stress. It's causing you a deep amount of stress. Let's look at what that is. Hi, buddy. It says, in Persuasion, Captain Wentworth writes all of his regrets in a love letter to Anne, and yet there is still hope. So the good thing is this situation definitely does have hope. I'm going to pick more cards on this to see more description of what it is. There's cat hair everywhere on me. All right, Nine of Swords. It looks like you're feeling a little bit lonely towards the end of October. I also want to go through the Five of Swords. I mean, what card was it? The Nine of Pentacles. You're overworked this month, and it's causing you to put so much effort into, I'm specifically seeing your job, that you are neglecting other areas in your life. And at first you started off as being able to balance it all, but then it's becoming all too demanding. Like, it's hard for you to keep up. So the best thing for you to do is set aside time for the different areas in your life so that you can balance all of it. I'm going to read in the book what it says for this Nine of Pentacles as well. Nine of Pentacles. See if they give us more guidance. It says, on a material level, this card indicates that everything in the garden is rosy. You are living in abundance, goals are realistic, business is favorable, and health is good. But remember, money does not buy happiness. And know that making wealth your sole aim can lead to spiritual or emotional poverty. This card was reversed, so I'm going to read the reversal meaning. Plans have not come to fruition because you're sacrificing too much in pursuit of money. Health may be jeopardized by an unbalanced lifestyle. So while in the beginning it's starting off as very balanced, like I'm getting the hang of things, it's like slowly things are like falling. And you're trying to pick it back up, but it's more so like in you that you need to heal and work on. So let's see. It does seem like this money that you're looking for as well, you don't want to touch it. You're getting it, but you don't want to touch it at this point because you have waited for it so long that you're scared to invest in something. So this is also a good sign to take care of your health. Like, spend money on your health. Eat healthy, eat well, exercise, and also keep in touch. Like, make sure you're keeping in touch and setting aside time for those that love you and those that you love in your life too, because it is very busy for you. Let's go to Five of Swords, which is reversed, which we did go over, but I just want to read it in here too for you guys. It says, defeat has left you feeling bruised and anxious. There may be pessimism or negative thinking. But let's also add that with it being reversed, this tells me that that pessimism isn't going to completely control you, because you are now on the other side of the issue. You've been waiting for something, and now things are coming into better fruition. However, Scorpio, you feel like things are taking too long, and with you thinking things are taking too long, you're not seeing it as an opportunity to actually manifest the way you want things to go. So if you feel like things are taking too long for you, this is your opportunity to say, what is it that I really want in this situation? Take that as an opportunity. Nine of Wands. Let's see. A cherished goal that you have been working towards is now in sight. There's one final obstacle to overcome. Remember how I said you're going to get communication, that things are in the works? That's exactly what's happening here. You're getting communication, and you may feel like, okay, like when am I going to get my footing here? Like, I'm really busy right now. I feel busy, but I'm trying to get busy doing this exact thing, this thing that I want. And this is your negotiation period. And I don't think a lot of you guys are going to see it that way, but this is your negotiation period. And I think we talked about that a little bit earlier in the reading, that it's time for you to actually figure out what it is that you do want in the situation, because they have you overworked. This card counsels that you must draw on inner reserves and store up energy for a last push. The right choices have been made. Now you must be persistent and trust yourself to prevail. You have everything that you do need. You are special. Sing your own song. Keep being as creative as you actually are. Keep putting your heart on the table. Because if you put your heart on the table and somebody takes it, that means that they know what you are. And that is more rewarding than it is for you not putting your heart on the table and being scared to ever present it. Let's see what this card means to King of Spades. Is that the King of Swords? I think that's the King of Swords. I'm learning how to read these Jane Austen cards, so give me some grace, guys. That's what I'm doing for myself. Though Anne Elliot rejects Captain Wentworth in the beginning of Persuasion, he later approaches love and life with a wiser view. So this is a very clear sign that you've been rejected by this before. You have. But now you've persuaded this person, this thing, that you actually are that and more. You are the emperor. You are the creator. You created this thing for yourself, and people are drawn to it just as much as you are. People are drawn to provide this opportunity and this relationship to you because of the work that you put in, and that you're so persistent. You are incredibly persistent, and it's a turn on. It's like, okay, I like this. This is very bold. Like, some people give up, but you are so persistent, and you almost present yourself in a form of alignment to this thing. So it's easier for someone to offer this opportunity or this relationship to you. And let's pick a spirit animal card. One more. Pick actually a couple more. All right, electric eel spirit. I love this energy for October because this just tells me that you're really going to be on the moon. Like, you're going to be really in the mood to make some happen, okay? It says bring your ideas to life. So the things that you've been focusing on, you're trying your best to make it happen. Guys, like I said, if you feel like it's taking too long for every single domino to get into place, you have the opportunity to figure out what you want it to look like. This is your grace period. This is your in-between. This is your transformational period where you set the pace for what's about to happen. Dragonfly says truth transcends illusion. Let's read it. Angel number 22 is coming out for you guys too, by the way. So angel number 2s, angel number 3s. Dragonfly spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as Dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond illusion. We talked about this. This is your time period to figure out what you want. You're going to be moving so fast that you're not going to realize the details. Remember I said it's like putting on your clothes inside out and not paying attention that you're walking outside with your clothes inside out, or like not putting your shoes all the way on and then you trip. It says recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. So if someone says something to you and you're like, I don't like that, you need to actually confront them about that, like immediately. We're not just going to let people get on by saying things that we're like, I don't know, that sounds questionable. If you have any inkling of question mark, if there's any confusion, you need to confront that confusion. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom that you can perceive with your senses. And there's a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone. Because you wanted this for so long, it may be hard for you to see details and pay attention to them. So pay attention. For a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fear dissipates as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to have the experiences it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't realize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us has inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world. And there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces guiding us on our journey. So even when you feel like you're not getting messages, you are getting messages. Just put yourself out there so that you can hear them. And what that looks like sometimes is you getting a message from a stranger. So let's say that you go to this job and you're talking to different people and they're saying things and you're like, what? Like, what? I don't like that. That's something that you can confront somebody about and ask them more about it. Like, hey, I want to hear more details about this. Or let's say that you're thinking about dating someone, but you keep hearing these things about them. It's okay to confront that person and be like, what's going on with this? Like, it's okay to do that, because that person, if they're getting angry with you, then that's already suspicious. That's very suspicious. So don't be afraid to confront it. And if they handle it well when you confront it, that tells you that that's a person you want to be with or a situation you want to be in. Open to the truth. So it's saying be open to the truth. Let the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your consciousness mind overlooks. Did you really think this world of the sense is all there is? From the hidden mystical realms, signs are being sent to you, but perhaps you have perceived separation and convinced yourself that you are on your own. So you have a lot more support than you think you do. You just feel like maybe no one understands you or no one supports you in this month, and it's really none of that. It's not that. People are supporting you. They just may not be hearing. You may not be hearing exactly what you want to hear from them, and that may make you annoyed. But just try to listen, because someone could really be spreading some jewels and some gems to you. Have you ever fallen into spiritual amnesia and forgotten your connection to a living, loving, always supportive universe? If so, rub the sleep out of your eyes, for Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of all the love and support available to you in every moment. There is an organizing principle underlying the events you have experienced. In Dragonfly, I can help you see it and trust that Spirit does have your back. Let go of the illusion of chaos and randomness. Love is here, so follow the signs that appear serendipitously. Good God, that word tore me apart. As you pay attention to the magic all around you, you will know that you are on the right track. So this is also a clear sign you're on the right track, guys. Keep listening to the spiritual signs that you get. And when you feel like you can't hear, it's time for you to go inward and start praying, really connect to that inner energy. Get in some silence when things are moving too fast. Take a break. Go to the bathroom. Go wash your hands. Wash that energy off of you. Be intentional this month, Scorpio, for a lot of great things are happening for you, but with that comes a lot of great responsibility, and it can be overwhelming for you. And I know that you don't want to lose great things, and you're not going to lose anything that's meant for you. And if you keep that in your mind, then you will also be more confident in compromising and telling an opportunity or a person what you expect of them. So don't be afraid to demand what you deserve. Demand what you deserve, because you deserve it. And that is your reading for the month of October, guys. Be patient with yourself. I truly look forward to what you're manifesting, as you've been working on it for a long time and not only been imagining it, but actually putting an effort for it. So great job, Scorpio. I hope you have a fabulous, successful month, and I will see you in another video.